Hello, we're going to play some Duels in GeoGuessr in Gold 2 Division. See if we can get our 10 bonus points for one win. We'll try and play 3 matches, we'll see how it goes, maybe do more. But yeah, definitely try and bank that 10 points. Oh dear, no one's playing. I get to practice my video editing, chopping big sections out. There we go, they're in. Here we go. It's time to play. What does this feel like to me? Maybe Malaysia or Indonesia. I need to learn how to differentiate better from signs between the two. Because they're both rather large. I'm going to go there initially, which is kind of hedging all of it, and probably not the best idea in the world. It's Malaysia that has the Kabu pattern, isn't it, that I'm beginning to learn exist. Although obviously there are subdivisions of large countries. They're just called different things at different places, so that name is fairly new to me, but the concept that they would have their country split up into different sections is kind of logical. Anyway, and will apply everywhere. But I think they're generally going to have that information on the signs that you see, and I haven't seen anything that looks like that. What's the road number there? Can we get any kind of feed from that? What sort of markers do we have? Wait, do we have no markers on the roads for Indonesia? Is that how that works? What are these roads called? What's going on? Have I changed the setting somewhere? Does Malaysia? Oh, Malaysia definitely has these yellows. It's not. It is that shape. Okay, we're changing. We're switching to Malaysia. We're going to try and find a 64 or something similar. 58 there. There's a 60. Just scanning like this might not be the best idea in the world. But that fits then, doesn't it? Not having Kabu patterns, so that's a potential difference. I'm sure there's flora clues. Might have told me very quickly. Let's zoom back out again. Do we have 64 anyway? Where did I ping? Down here? There's a 64. And we were fairly similar. Seeing that 64 right at the end, that clinched it. That was good. Where did I move from? Probably about the same distance away that they were, I think. Does this have a feel of a Russian vibe in any way? Yeah. Any city name? What's that saying? Rosneft. That's the oil company, isn't it? Still really slow, but that is something that's bedding in. Did I say that in this video, or was that in the daily one? Did I use the word bedding in? More in the sense that things weren't bedding in very quickly. Okay, well, it is Russia. Possibly Ukraine, I guess. But where did that? There was a sign that looked like a road sign and a direction. Is it behind the bus? Yes. Ah. Yuzhno Kakal. Okay, I wouldn't have known it anyway. We're both so far away that it's fine. It did look quite sunny, didn't it? But even at the latitude that we're both at, obviously you can have a sunny day. We are driving on the right. The safety barriers. Shall I go back and have a look at that sign, even though it was small? No, because there's another one on the other side, is there? Going the other way? Yep. Not helpful. I've interrupted myself and lost my train of thought. I cannot remember. Oh yeah, safety barriers. The colour, quality, and the red reflector in there, I'm sure, would be a good clue for anyone that had studied these things. What's on this truck? Of course, trucks move. Wait, Danish? Is there blue on the plate? I would not have placed this as Danish. Oh, I'm confused. I can't go Denmark, can I? I was thinking like hedge the whole of the states and maybe more this. That's imported, isn't it? What? What? Okay, again with tiny amounts of points each, the damage is minimized. But that's two really, really bad rounds on my part. I think that looks more Cambodian. A couple of times I've gone quickly with Thailand on script that looks a lot like Ban Mai, though. Is that a big city? And I think towns with Ban in the name are quite common in both countries. And this, of course, is taking time doing this, so we need to work out how to figure out how long to spend on different things and when to just jump. Yeah, I'm not getting anything from that anyway. Those flags, would they have told me anything? Where have they gone? No, I don't recognize them. None of that helps. So what we are going to do though is look at this sign. See, it took so long messing about. Have I pinned anywhere yet? Yes. I'm gonna hedge more between the two capitals. See if that helps. Again, we're quite close to each other. They did better. It was Thailand then. Is there a Ban Mai? I don't see Ban Mai. It's just food stuff again. Any kind of... What about this though? Oh, I think is that Odessa? The bottom bit? So could that be Odessa related? It doesn't say it directly, but what's this bit? Nizhny Odessa? New Odessa? Could that be a thing? I'm just going to go there anyway. I'm going to fire that one off. See if the fact that I've decided to try and learn how to sound out Cyrillic very early in my GeoGuessr journey means that that's an advantage in Gold 2. No. Seeing it was Cyrillic and go hedging Moscow actually worked better for them than me trying to read. Is there a new Odessa though? Is that what that is? Okay, maybe we'll find out later. What have we got there? .nl. Might have been clues that would say the city more. Meerkerk? Could that be the one? Vinkschilderwerken? Don't know what that means, but could the Meerwerk be a place? Did I go too fast? Nah, we both went for it. Maurik, but not Meerkerk. Yeah, because that could just be a person's name, business name, sole trader name kind of thing. Europe again, I think. There is not blue on that. I think stylistically on that, which helps me. Okay, we've got some signs there though that might have some language on them. Bed and breakfast, okay. English speaking, what's this? That's Denmark. Bed and breakfast in Denmark. Touristy area? Maybe close to Copenhagen? We'll start with that as a first try. But they're quite near the water, so it doesn't look very watery immediately, so I might move that inland a bit more. Can we move, please? Bed and breakfast as well. Don't think we are Marstal. Would that be easy to find, I wonder? I think we might be a bit... I mean, I'm inland enough to not be... expecting to see water immediately. But there's a lot of water near everything in Denmark. It's not that big a place. This is still all quite small, though, isn't it? What's this one? I'm not trying to pronounce that properly. But let's head for that and see if that helps. See if there's a sign when we get to it, to bigger places. Whoa, that was all over the place. Now we're going in circles. Don't want to be doing that. Is that because it wouldn't let us go that way? That's just the street name. Am I actually going to go more there? It's a relatively small country. If I got it wrong, it would be okay. Okay, getting the right country helped. We're back even again. I didn't even realise that Maltese had cranked up to the 2.5, 3 region. More Cyrillic. Can we go where I wanted to go, please? Not do that. And we're going to just do the hedge for now. Yeah, none of that helps. I wonder if the little I don't even know what you call it. It's clearly not a statue, but the little item on that junction is. This looks coastal. Oh, they're big names. Kaliningrad. I read that once before and forgot where Kaliningrad was. Kaliningrad, 33 kilometers to the west. That could be good. Yeah, what's this thing? Monument is probably a better word, isn't it? I wonder if he didn't have a sign for Kaliningrad. There we go. That's probably enough, is it? Yes, it is. GG. Learning how to sound out Cyrillic. Definitely working. Got our 10 points, so that's that. We'll play another 2, just relaxed. Let's go with match 2. .coms. See any others? .ca. Okay, so we're in Canada. Lots of water to the west. I'm just going to go there as a start point. Oh, that's either a big island or... Oh, could that be... Wow, that could actually be a really good shout right from the off. With a bit of luck there. Marine Inn, are you going to tell us where we are? Downtown. Does that say Downtown Marine? Is that just the name? Downtown Marine Avenue. That doesn't really help. Do we go back to the Powell River? Oh, okay. That's not very helpful. The only thing I was wondering if is we looked at that, but Powell River then suggests it's not. We're not on a lake, but it could be. The river might feed in. Visitor center. Yeah, that's not helping that map. Marine traders. So it's a place called Marine something? I'm gonna go back and see if there's any more info on this sign. Post journey. I think maybe Marine Avenue is... Oh no, it is. It's Powell River. It's a big whopping great river rather than this lake, isn't it? It's kind of sunny. This isn't the Powell River, is it? St. Lawrence. That's still the St. Lawrence. The Ottawa. I don't know of any towns or cities called Powell. That's still the Ottawa, so we're not one of those two. I'm gonna go here for now and see how this goes. That's the Churchill. So we're learning our Canadian rivers in the middle of what should be a competitive match. That's too small to have a name. It's not. A name came in, but now it won't show me again. I think a name came in anyway. And it's hard to tell what it doesn't really have a north. A compass mark on this as far as I can tell. So it looks like it's east to west, but it's not. Oh, Mala. Rural South. Mala something straight. This is all a bit desperate. I mean, this is a straight, isn't it? In fact, yeah, straight is a point between an island and a mainland. And where were we looking? We were looking out. If we look northwest, we're looking northwest. Oh, wait, what have I done with the map there? Could that be considered a straight? No, that's still just the Lawrence River Bay. I think this is a straight. But where's the river then in this situation? Would it be over the other side? On the straight? Looking back? That's the Johnston Strait though. I think this might be better over this side. Lots of rivers that could be feeding into things without trying to look at them all. Lots of rivers on this island and then still a strait. I'm going to go there. There. Okay, so that's the Harrow Strait. Strait of Georgia. There's lots of straits here. Lots of different strait names. Okay, I think it's this general region, so I'm going to pin the middle of it and go. That was a long round. Watch them 5k it now. Oh, we went same region. It was over there. That wasn't a bad effort then, was it? Although, oh, north. Can't believe I got my norths and easts and wests the wrong way around. What am I doing? Clownage. Absolute clownage. Are we South Korea for this one? Was the text there that would help with that? No, I don't think we are. No, we're Taiwan. Go with the fast one this time. I'm not going to be able to region guess or get any closer than a relatively close to the capital, Taiwan, and it's fairly small. It mountains to the northwest though, which is this way, looking this way. Oh, they didn't get to pin. Maybe they're not used to anyone going that fast. You can't get to gold 2 without at least having some rounds like that. Okay, that's definitely French. Again, region guessing Senegal is not a thing for me. So just outside the capital. And we're close together. Some points for them. Got a European round. Can we move just around this corner and have a look at that sign maybe? That looks French. We'll start with that. Rue Marcel Pagnol. It doesn't look very much like Paris, I would say, but we'll go with the centre of France. So, quite hilly. So there are no other signs in other directions. That would be nice. Yeah, that's quite hilly. Where are those hills to the southwest? Could be down here then, couldn't it? Towards the Pyrenees. Just going to go with that. What else could I have found? Oh, the movement on this is absolutely horrendous. It's because it's not going anywhere. Are you going anywhere? No, it's literally not mapped on the other two directions. Wow. Didn't check the car. Would the car have given that away with the tape on the... The French suckered me in. That looks like Russia. Does it? With the not many lines on the pedestrian. Why are we going so slow? Was this car walking, or was it taking shots every 2 seconds for some reason? Something about cultural thing I was reading there, but I think it's probably maybe this one. Maybe further out. Looks decent. No, it's not. It's not right. Maybe this. Are we both close? We're both close. Oh, we're into multis. Let's play a third. See how this goes. Is it Iceland? I think it's Iceland. Might not be, but I think it is. What should we do? That's something that way, something that way. Which is going to be closer? Possible to tell. Let's just run to this one. See if we get a sign for something bigger. Lots of farming. Is that an Iceland thing? Wait. Could it be Faroes or something? How volcanic does it look? That's red soil. Is it red soil, or is it a path made from red stone? Actually, the road is quite gravelly and black. Okay, there's water there. That'll help us in any way. We're blocked. Dead end. Nightmare. I don't know whether this is more Faroes though. Where are the Faroes? Yeah? I'm gonna risk it. Early round. It was Iceland. Okay, should have stayed with that. But I thought early round, if I got it right, I'd be banking those 1,500 points, wouldn't I? So now we just need to make sure we have good guesses. Which way are we driving? I think we're driving on the left, are we there? Yellow line in the middle. I haven't studied it properly, but just from experience, that's beginning to feel more like it's a South Africa thing. And I have got the information open somewhere to learn properly. But there's so many things to learn. What you'll learn today is like, well, there's like a million things you can learn. So come on. Sergeant Philip Ayot, Memorial Bridge, Little White River. Would that fit with where I am? Everything swung around a bit, didn't it? That's a very, very north-south run. Could be over a river. Yeah, probably getting ahead of ourselves trying to do that. Did I pin though? I did pin somewhere, so we'll take that for now. That river actually looks like it might be dry, so maybe a temporary one. It might just not show up on the map. Oh, I could have... There was traffic. I could have checked whether we were driving left or right at that point. And realised too late. That would have made a big difference. Potentially. I think we've got some Russian again. Can we get any language anywhere? Is there anything on that bus? The bus has disappeared. Of course it has. That's the way it works. Without anything else to go on, we'll just throw a Moscow for now. Although I haven't had that for a long time. Just a Moscow round. Poliklinka, does that say? Far too slow so far on the Cyrillic reading, but it'll come. Kamchatka. Wait. Wood? Where is Kamchatka? I can't... Is that down in here? No, that's Irkutsk. Is Kamchatka on this? Yeah, because Petropavlovsk Kamchatskia, which for some reason I know of. I'm just gonna... no, it's sunny and flat. So it's probably a bigger city. There you go, Petropavlovsk Kamchatskia. Am I just fooling myself there? Oh, that could just be the name of the store brand, couldn't it? But I'm going to go with that. Let's see if that works. That says Kamchatka. It didn't work. It didn't work. It was all the way over there. GG. No, I read Cyrillic. Rubbish. It doesn't help at all. Anyway, that's three matches for today. We got our 10-point bonus. I'll be back with some more tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye.